Welcome back, hunters! I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to the Hunter Classic with our Hemmeldal Expeditions series. Now, I do have to kind of bring it up this episode that these videos, or this video and next video, well, basically the entire week coming up, is going to be recorded ahead of how I normally do it. I have something that's going to be happening this week. They go live the coming week before they've gone live. Okay, I'm trying to sort this out myself. It's basically, there's going to be a few days where I might be busy and I can't get to recording or that, so in order to make up for that, I'm going to do these videos a bit early, so you guys don't miss anything on the schedule and everything stays normal like that. So if there are comments from last week's videos that there's been nothing shown in, like, the subsequent week, content-wise, that's what's happened. I'm going to kind of give a little thing like this on all the series I'm doing for that week, or this little bump in the road, just to let you guys know in case stuff like that. But anyway, we're back in Hemmeldal, starting from the tent. I just need to grab us some more ammo, and then we're going to be good to embark out for another hunt. And this time, okay, we do have the room. Okay, should be good on the 243. Everything else looks good. So, last weekend, we went our way down south, had some good luck there. Now we're going to head up north and see what we can find up here. I know I've been up this way in the reserve tours, because we stopped at this point of interest and saw it was like the rune stone. But I figure we went south, let's try going up north, and then I guess what would be the finale weekend after this one, we can work our way east more and just try to see and get anything else we're missing. There is still the one animal that has eluded us for our entire time on the map, and that is the bobcat. I don't know if I'll get lucky this weekend with one, or what, but I'm going to try my best and see. But yeah, I'm expecting with us going up well, I wasn't expecting roe deer going up north. I was expecting more moose and bear, perhaps. But we'll just kind of go our way and see what we can find or hear and see. It is possible she might have a, no, actually, you know what? I should reload. It's possible she might be traveling with a... It's weird to call a roe deer a stag, because, I mean, technically, yeah, it is male deer, and I think that's kind of how Europe addresses the male-female deer species sort of thing. But, like, the roe deers do not match up to any image I think of when I think of a stag deer. Like, I'm thinking tall, big, majestic wonder of nature. Roe deers are kind of like cute little members of the species, really. Now, granted, I've never seen one in person to know the sizing of them compared to me, but I'm fairly sure they're smaller than a whitetail. So yeah, it feels weird calling one a stag. Okay, I think that's just me I'm hearing. I know I heard, like, the ptarmigans a little bit as we were just going there as I was talking, but I might want to hold off on them till I get a little bit more of my bearings and see if there's anything else possibly out here to go for. Like, again, if we can get the Eurasian lynx, that would be one of the big milestones for this expedition series. Because I think... No, I know it's the only animal from Hemmeldal we've not yet gotten anywhere at all in the series. We've heard them, I think, a couple of times, but we've never actually seen one and gotten one. I am still going to keep the shotgun as my I guess secondary would be the proper term, not sidearm. Yeah, sure, I got it. Shotgun's my sidearm. I just whipped that out Doom style. No, we're going to keep the shotguns the secondary, just in case we do come across flock ptarmigans right in the way, and it's like easy shootings and try to get a few. Okay, I heard the roe deer. I didn't want to call it just because I don't want to focus too much on them. I mean, again, we've seen so many roe deer this series so far. I really want to work at what we haven't gotten much. Reindeer, moose, bear. We got a track of something here. Let's see what we're dealing with. Is it just the road here? Oh, it was Eurasian lynx, although the weird thing is coming down towards the tent. I don't know. See, that's kind of a weird track, because we came almost exactly that direction up here. And I'm not seeing any other tracks around from it. Well, I mean, granted, our tracking skill is lower, so we might not be able to see their tracks as easily to one another. But maybe if I can get a call from somewhere around here, we'll be able to focus in on it. Of course, I was talking about the one animal I'd love to get, and now there's that little tease of it. That's just a roe deer rushing off. I don't see it anywhere. We'll keep working up in the north. At least that's a sign that maybe... Oh, hang on. Okay, we do have the ptarmigans. But let me see if this is like a fleeing lynx track. No, this was roaming as well. I feel like considering... Okay, let me just get my arm ready for... In case I need to do some swift shooting, I am going to get these ptarmigans. I feel like with the lynx traveling down where we were, we had to have scared it off. With how sensitive of an animal they are, I can't see us just walking by each other and it not really picking us up and running off. Jeez, it... Okay, that was just mocking me there. It literally flew up, circled around, and then flew off, and I couldn't even land a shot. I gotta remember to lead better for... Try and go after the ptarmigans. Man, that was bad. I hope that's not an indication of how this weekend's going... Or, yeah, how this weekend is going to go. Again, I'm a little off balance and just, like, out of whack because of how I'm trying to do these earlier. Man, that was not a good sign, though. And then if there is anything nearby, probably scared it all to heck, and it's out of here now. I'll just keep going along. Don't really see any movement, so... It's hard to say what could be up in the northern areas. We'll just do our best and keep our eyes open and try... Well, I say do my best, but I'll have to do even better than that, considering what just happened. I don't know, sometimes it can feel so weird sometimes trying to operate with the shotgun. I think the biggest problem is that I'm not leading the targets properly. But I'm sure we'll come across more ptarmigans. Oh, so I can try again. Speaking of, it is a little off the ways from where we're going, but I figure practice will make perfect. Let's get a few more chances of this in, and at least it's something we're going to get before we work our way up. Okay, I think they're just somewhere right around that area there. Okay, I'm hearing a little bit to the left. Is that one? Nope, that's just grass. I just saw like a little bit of movement in the shade there, and I thought maybe that was one. Oh, no, I think they're... No, it doesn't look like they're too much further, so... They are kind of going all around there. I'm gonna try to keep low and then surprise them a bit if I can. Oh, there's something else I just heard. Yeah, it didn't come up on the tracker, though. It might have actually been reindeer. I think they kind of make those clicks or pops as like a sound to kind of not be picked up by the hunter mate, but if you hear it, you can kind of clue into them. Okay, let me see here, because it looks like... So it looks like there are a few birds down. We got you right here. And... 64. Making up for the, pretty bad misses I did beforehand. And there's... Okay, I think this is just a track for the solid circle here. Yeah. And there's this one. So how much for the 2? Oh, that was a really bad one. Only 19. Oh, well, there is a little shotgun harvest achievement, at least. But I think that's all the ptarmigans for that group we saw. Was just the 2, but it's far better than the nothing that I did have. Are the... Okay, now these are side by side. Is there actually something here? Oh, there is a third bird. Okay, I actually got 3. Another low one, though. Okay, well, at least that's all done. Yeah, I don't see anything else, and I'm going to focus off of them now, because all combined... Yeah, that's over 100 GM for just them. So let's get back to something else. And just to be ready for anything else that we're after, let's get the 243 at the ready. There we go. And we will continue our trek to the north. Just, this is probably more ptarmigan tracks, but check it just in case. Yeah. Okay, it might be a while before we'll come across anything else with having used the shotgun there, but we'll still go see if we can get lucky. Okay. I did hear the, like, wing flaps behind us, but again, going to shift priorities. If I focus too much on the ptarmigans, I'm going to completely miss going after anything else for quite a while. Actually, I think we're in the same area we were the first episode that I had the tent put up here. Like, yeah, because that's the hill that we had heard the reindeer call come off of, and we weren't able to draw it in closer to us. Speaking of reindeer, I think these are their... Yep, reindeer trotting. So I did hear it going by. Well, let's keep working our way up north. We're at least finding signs of animals that I want to go for. Hello. This might be it actually fleeing away. Let's see. Oh, nope. I'm backtracking along it. Well, still let me get all 3 of the tracks at least. But yeah, this is about where we encountered the female moose, and then right up ahead was that hill where the reindeer come from. Oh, actually, reindeer tracking is level 4, and it... see, I don't think it's still in the area. Considering all the noise I was making with the shotgun to try for the ptarmigan, it probably fled off in a different direction. So, as tempting as, like, the closed and solid circle is on the mini-map, we're going to probably leave it be and continue elsewhere. Maybe see if we can get into more remote reaches. The map will help us find some pretty good... Oh, jeez. Well, hi there. Jeez, you almost look like you're trying to fly off the hill. So that's just a female. I gotta keep my eyes open much more. Like, literally, female reindeer just standing on the hill enjoying a little bit of grazing. Completely oblivious to it. I will use the scent eliminator. I don't think she's with anybody else, though. Or if she is the trailing member of the little party. Oh, there is a roe deer male. It's not too far off. Maybe what I'll try to do is just see if I can, spot it and get an idea of how it looks. If it's another little, like, stick stag? Twig stag? If it's another one very unimpressive looking, we'll probably just leave it be so that we can continue without disturbing too much around us as we go. But it is good to see that we are getting back into proper big game. I don't know. We've got to be able to hit a few more reindeer if we keep going north. That, moose, bear. Again, just try to go for the animals we haven't gotten too many of. No, more tracks here. We'll stop and see what these are. Okay, that's just the female we saw. It was her symbol once we brought up and inspected the track, so we know that that's hers. Got tracks of something else right there. I think that's our roe that called out. He actually might not be too bad. Oh, there are some other tracks, so maybe she was with someone else. I think I'm just going to try and... I'll just get him down. And then we'll kind of curve back up towards north where we're headed. Oh, geez, actually, she might have been with a lot of other... No, that's roe deer. Maybe he wasn't alone. Like, there's a lot of overlaps of tracks and trails just behind us there, so I don't know if this is like a hot spot where a lot of stuff travels through. If that's the case, that would be a pretty good spot to try and, say, set up a tower at and then just sit and wait them out. Although I don't think the animal... I'm not sure if they would backtrack on themselves as much. One thing's about Call of the Wild that's a bit different is, because the animals have their need zones, you could probably figure out, like, their paths of travel, so you could easily set up a spot along that and ambush a lot of them as you just wait out the day and let stuff go on. I think the Hunter Classic doesn't really have that as much. Like, they do travel, they go around, but I don't think it's in set patterns. Or at least not as noticeable as patterns. Let's come pick him up and keep on going. God, I don't know. It's something about the texture. Whenever I'm walking up on a roe deer, the belly almost looks like you can see the individual ribs on it. Like, it's a weird thing to just pick out. 47's not too bad. We won't take a trophy picture, though, just because, again, we've gotten a lot of roes. Yeah, we're not too badly off for where we're trying to get to. I don't know if we'll actually make it to the landmark before the episode ends. Depends on if I get sidetracked by anything else as we keep going. But we'll still try and aim for that. More roe deer tracks. And just keep our eyes open as we keep on hiking along. Oh, bear tracks. Here we go. Okay, that's fleeing, so it actually might have been around the area, just hidden down by a hill as we were checking out that road here. It does curve off a little further than our main direction. Oh, hang on. Okay, just female, don't really care about her. See the bear? Oh! There's our bear. Looks like it's still fleeing. It's kind of like a fast trot. It's not really a full rush to get away. But it's not like your standard little walk either. Just want to check. I thought I saw... Okay, I thought I might have seen a little something up there, but I think it was just that rock by the tree. Oh, well, there's mission complete, so another objective done I wasn't even aiming for. The problem with her, though, is the angle. I'm looking right at her rump end, so I need her to possibly turn a little bit, and then I can try getting her. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's not helpful. Oh, that was further back than I wanted it to be. If it wasn't for that rock being right, just kind of stuck at that angle outwards, I probably could have gotten lower down and gotten a much more steady shot. She wasn't moving, so I'm thinking this is probably... I may have gotten lucky with the lungs, but I'm thinking this is more like a intestine stomach shot. Again, it was further back than I wanted to place it, and I think it's because I was trying to compensate too much for the shoulder blade. That's one of the things I'm going to be curious about is when we go into the way of the hunter, is how are they going to handle things like weapon sway in that? Is it going to be something where it's like the Hunter Classic here, where it can start off a little difficult to manage and then you'll improve with it? Or is it going to be just like more of like a flat thing in place that is handled... Call of the Wild's a little bit different because you level up your steadiness through just like a general level system in trees. It's not like each individual weapon with all of its little things to it. Okay, more roe deer tracks. Yeah, I want to focus on this bear. I did not like where the shot landed. I think she was just... might have been a little bit back from these rocks, because I think these were kind of what she was between. Well, that actually might be where the hit was. Just gotta figure out where that shot hit her. And then we'll have a better idea of how long this might take. Was it... might have been all the way back. Again, I feel like the depth perception... Okay, I think that's just me. Yeah, intestine shot. I knew it wasn't a good shit. Wasn't a good shit. It was a shit shot. Let's put it that way. She might have gone down already from it. But it could definitely have been placed far better. I think I was a little too eager trying to squeeze in because I thought she'd get out of a good shooting spot for us. God, we make quite a bit of noise going through this scrub here. And sometimes it almost sounds like it's something to our left or right moving, more so than us. Let's snag this last. Let's keep going with these. Okay, we got a male moose up ahead too. Now we're getting options. It's always when I have something else I'm trying to focus on that it seems like now all the other opportunities are presenting themselves. At least with the moose, though, it'd probably be a lot easier to get the shot placed. Because, like, moose, they are, unless it's a pretty good scoring one, they're usually pretty deaf and dumb to everything around them. Oh, I think that's our bear way up there. The Z trick that Dangerfloof mentioned, I gotta admit, that trick is very handy. It's basically, say you're trying to track an animal that you've wounded, and you're not sure just what direction it might be. If you press Z, there's a chance that it'll highlight where the animal dropped at. Oftentimes you'll find the body right at that spot. Sometimes, though, if it's on an angle or a slope, you'll find where it dropped, and then you might have to follow downhill for it. But yeah, it's very handy for, like, this situation. And we might be able to actually swing up towards the moose. Because this has taken us most of that direction. I'm not going to take a trophy picture of her, though, because, again, I feel bad about this shot. I think that's one of the things, you kind of get an idea of what kind of hunter the person is, depending on how they start going about. Like, even if it's like this, where you recognize a shot was bad, and you feel bad about it. Actually, dang, 57 for her wasn't too bad at all. Oh, and mission completed. Oh, right, I think... Okay, is that him again? Yeah, that's him again, so I don't think he's going to be that good scoring. But, I mean, we do need something just to end the episode off with, and if we can get this in, like, another minute or two, why not, right? I do have another stack of the 7mm with us, so I don't have to worry about running out of ammo there. I do kind of wish they'd change up the way the stacks work, so that way you don't have to completely use up or... I'm trying to think of what the best system would be. Maybe if you buy a stack, you get 2 full... Well, no, the 2 clips won't work, because then if you have something like 243, you get 2 bullets only. I guess that is kind of the best system for it right now. It's just OCD habit of mine to want to have... Oh, there you are. Oh, no, wait, that's not him. That's a reindeer. It's nice to see her, but I was expecting something a lot different. Okay, maybe now I'll try the moose collar. I said moose collar. Thank you. Okay, so he is up there somewhere. Oh, she's just kind of in the way where she is. Oh, she's running off. Okay, never mind, we're good. No, actually... Ah, shoot. I'm surprised he picked us up, but he was a pretty good-looking moose. Maybe what we'll try to do is keep on his trail. It's like, he might not be a big trophy one, but still, from a distance, he looked pretty good. It's just, I am very surprised he started going too. That's kind of a sign that, oh, that'd be pretty good. And of course, I took a shot that decided to... Probably shouldn't have taken that shot at all, but again, I think I'm getting a little too eager in trying for these. I've got to just calm my tits and approach this a little bit more methodically. It's always having, like, these time frames to try to squeeze stuff in. It kind of makes me lead to making mistakes that could easily be prevented and avoided. I think what I'll do is just try to find the tracks of where he last was. And actually, with us being all the way up here, we might be able to see what direction he's going off to pretty easily. Okay, here's the tracks from him. Yeah, I shouldn't have tried for that shot. That's just going to send him even further out than he would have. Bad move on my part, but again, there's been a few of those already. Hopefully next weekend's finale won't have as many mistakes as I've made here. Yeah, well, that I think is that one tourist mission or sightseeing mission. So I think there's specific landmarks that you have to go to or places to start at. Yeah, so I'm going to end this episode here. Next episode, we'll keep trying to trail this moose, see if we can get it, and see what other options open up. But thank you guys very much for joining me on this episode of our Hemmeldal Expeditions series. If you did like the video, be sure to give a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure in comments right down below. And until I do see you in the next video, hunters and survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.